on this dog, so that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about it anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina pump before. Took a Zach, watch the door. Matter of fact, lock the door. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Hawkins. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. That nigga ain't no debate. Told the boys we taking notes. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful. Gotta show them UPK rules. I'm making hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that business like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole court. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas. Get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me for. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm the champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and outdone. You can't do with them steppers. Niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I read that bitches like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb. Yeah, bitch, we whole court. Yeah, know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
So special.
This shit is endless. What I speak is the truth. I don't care if it's offensive. 12 rounds hit hard, and this shit gon' go the distance. Way to exit cool, but wait till you see the interest. Know that we them niggas when we walk inside the entrance. Put me as the GOAT, you should be honored to get a mention. All my clips is standard, but I still get extensions. Switch on the big 30, sound like when it's spitting. Album so high, I had to give them an extension. One West till they bury me. Yeah, that's the commitment. Don't trust the soul, niggas purring or they hissing. And when there's so much, they didn't think I put the fix in. Get the game to go my way, they gon' thinking that I rigged it. If I say it in my raps, I would do it or I lived it. What you say in your raps is entertainment, you just kidding. Hard times, I got tired of being broke, so I fixed it. This pole get the job done. Nigga, this is stick shit. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. The life that I chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand till we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, shit is endless. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. This the life that we chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand when we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, this shit is endless. In reincarnation, so you know this endless. I'm solidified and stamped, that's why I walk with a signet. Build it from the ground up, did it all independent. Don't put your head in my business, to the wall I'm appended. They say I walk around like I'm perfect, bitch, I'm sinless, blameless. And if you ain't the same, I'm against it. Was born with the shit, the other half, I'm just gifted. 20 on me, wish a nigga would so I could spend it. Start from the branch, then I ain't at the soil. You got a pair on me, that'll leave your family tree spoil you. Can't catch you, then I get your man, make him loyal. The only comp is me, and I'm trying to be cordial. I feel like I'm royal, interchange with the mind. I love a 10 with a sexy walk, but I take a switch with a 9. Gear up and go crazy when they tell me it's time. Empty the whole clip to the last shot like the game. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. The life that I chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand till we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, shit is endless. What I speak is the truth, I don't care if it's offensive. This the life that we chose, no turning back, we end this. They don't understand when we tell them no forgiveness. Rain on them, 40 days, 40 nights, this shit is endless.
got you. Let it rap real quick. Look. The city eyes, it's time to vote off. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls if you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit fitted, times two. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than an avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this what hope fail. Shower, come on, man. Dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evans to a mall quad. Telling me how the crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no bench. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them mother niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Made my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Hate me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah. Backstage. Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy. Think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a priest hold. Get a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And that sucker duck bitch ass boy fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think? Boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy. Think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip look like limousine. I shoot your ass in a spring. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. You squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Command general get a damn order, but it ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find.
minors. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing. Like, bitch, I ain't the one. Walk right every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
All right. Let's get a Lord a hand. All right, this is the Tuesday night Brotherhood class right here in Phoenix, Arizona. You know what I mean, man? We're getting it in bigly. I'm going to show y'all the brotherhood that comes with believing in what's true and what's right and not believing in your imagination and drug-fueled ideation. And that comes strictly out of this book right here, the Bible, brother. That's where the truth comes from. Not from your horoscope, not from that zodiac, not from the sky as the moon eclipses the sun. It comes from the Bible, brother and sisters. And we're going to get right into it tonight. Look, you know what I mean? There is an eclipse coming up here in 4 days, April 8th. No, 6 days, April 8th. We're gonna tell you about how that don't mean anything more. That doesn't mean much when you eat pork. It doesn't mean much when you don't love your people, other blacks, Hispanics, and natives. It doesn't mean much of anything to you. See, a lot of conspiracy theorists would like to believe that this oncoming eclipse is a sign that Christ is coming back and the world is ending. And we have so many wars and these rumors of wars are going on. That's what people would have you to believe. And, you know, the eclipse is not necessarily a sign of that as much as the other parts. But what you need to focus on as a Black, Hispanic, and Native American is you need to focus on brotherhood. Brotherhood is loving yourself and loving your neighbor like yourself. So, and that's what we're going to teach you here tonight, man. You're going to learn to not be a sinner. It means you're going to take care of your body. You're going to take care of your soul, your mind. Protect your soul by protecting your body from itself. You like to smoke weed and look up at the stars and imagine about your next girlfriend or your next boyfriend. What's their sign? What's their star? How compatible will we be when none of that is true at all? You're relying on the star. If you rely on the stars to find compatibility in a partner or a friend, you are dumb. It's like me looking. It's like It's like me looking underwater when my car breaks down. I'm not looking at the problem in itself because it's right here in my face. Oh, the engine smoking. Oh, the gas tank is empty. I could look at these things. I look at the little things that clue me in on the problematic situation going on with my car. Instead, I refuse to do that, and I refuse to go deep into the ocean and see if the currents in the ocean reflect why all this bad juju is happening to me. Well, you would call me an idiot. And that's why I say that about people who look up at the stars and look at their horoscopes and track their zodiac, their sun sign, their moon sign, their earth, fire, wind, spirit, energy signs to dictate their personality or the personalities of those around them. That is idiotic. Excuse me. I know I'm on YouTube or whatever. And now that this solar eclipse is coming, everybody is losing their mind. Everybody is losing their mind. And I'm just going to read in the Bible how you should be acting. Right. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go to Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Chapter 10, verse 2. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yet far enough. There we go. Go ahead, sir.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Look, this is what Jeremiah the prophet is saying the Lord said. He said, learn not the way of the heathen, which goes into so many levels and layers, man. I'm sitting sideways a little bit. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. The Bible says, learn not the way of the heathen. That means you see what these heathens do. You like what they do, don't you? You might be a brother. You like white girls. You want to know why you like her? Because white men like her. You know, you like her because she come from, she got a rich background. You know, her family isn't filled with trauma and generational issues and struggles. And so you like her because heathens like her. You like her because heathens enjoy her. What else does this encompass? Slightly, sir. Go ahead.
For Latin, for Hispanics, right? They like them because you've been told to marry them for documents. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's their prize. You know what I'm saying? You go to the U.S., it's like that's the prize. You know what I'm saying?
You can marry a brother to get your papers too.
Exactly.
Like, and that's deep, sir. You're directed to marry a white man to get your papers and secure your family's place here in America. But why wouldn't they tell you to go get a brother? Or another Hispanic man or anything like that? Now, these are the things that you're going to have to ask yourself. The Bible says that you're doing that because that's what the heathen would have. The heathen would have you under not loving your own and loving him. That's what the heathen would have. What else? What else do you like in this world just because the heathen does it? What you eat is because of the oppressor, man. That pork, the shrimp, the crab, the lobster, all of that came from byproducts of slavery, man. You're not supposed to eat those things. You're not supposed to ingest pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. What else are some fan favorites of Black and Hispanic people that they should never eat according to God's word?
The intestines, the
tripas. Yeah, those chitlins or those intestines of unlawful animals, man. Like somebody just named out. You should never eat that food, man. But you like to eat it. Lobster. Black people actually was eating lobster. It's a story I heard. I'd have to pull it up. But they were, fishermen would cast their nets in New York and they would get lobster by accident, right? So they would basically be throwing this lobster out, or selling it for dirt cheap until Black people started cooking it so well and eating it because of poverty's sake that white people said, damn, this lobster pretty good. We need to now we're gonna up the price on this lobster, and that's why lobster is so expensive and looked at as a high dish, because Black people were cooking it and you were eating it. And now that you have money, you don't want to, those Black people who are eating that lobster were eating it because of struggle and poverty. Now you desire to eat lobster because your oppressor wants to eat it. That's exactly what this Bible verse is talking about. Now you want to break the laws of God because your oppressor wants to do it. The Bible says desire, say it, read it again, sir.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
The Lord said, learn not the way of the heathen. Continue, sir.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. You all read your horoscope and you think you're going to have a bad year. Mars is in retrograde. You're going to have a bad month. Oh my God, all this, all that. You think, the solar eclipse, it's a sign of the end of the world. You didn't think all the other signs were the signs of the end of the world? You black people, you should never be like this. You should never hearken into these kinds of things and think it's some sort of high knowledge. Black women could write a PhD course on the dumb, stupid, made up things they think about those stars about, considering horoscopes and zodiacs. Oh, I'm that's an earth sign. So earth signs are really more, they really down to earth and natural and things like that. Well, I'm really an air sign or whatever. Oh, well, all this, just remaking bullshit up. Go ahead, sir.
And really, the people who be like really into that, like the people that be reading the signs, like the whole cards and whatnot,
right,
whatever, right? They don't even believe in that. They said, like, there's this one guy, I forget his name, right? But he's very famous I think he's from the Dominican Republic. And he was saying how it's just stupid things that people like. And really, people like it because if you tell them good things, that's what they're going to support you more.
Right.
Because you're never telling them nothing bad, no bad news. It's nothing but good news.
Right.
And giving them positivity. You know what I'm saying? That's what people love to hear.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like a dumb, you know what I'm saying, woman.
Right. That is exactly right, sir. And this is mostly spearheaded by dumb women because they seek validation, attention, and things like that. They go and hearken to these things. And because men like women, they're going to listen. They're going to look up some of this horoscope stuff too, because they can either swindle you by using the information, as they often do. It's countless stories of women giving up, laying down for men who lied about their quote unquote horoscope sign or zodiac sign and things like that, because women are not smart. If you're looking up at the sky and thinking that is what's controlling, like where the position of Earth is to Mars, or where the position of Venus, or where the position of this star a million light years away is, that's controlling your boyfriend and that's dictating his personality, you're a goofy girl, generally speaking. You're going to need to wisen up, man. And if you're a brother like this, you're going to need to fix yourself up too. What you need to look at is what's actually happening around you. The drugs that you're ingesting and smoking, that's the reason your life that's a major contributor to why your life is in shambles. Right. The cigarettes, the over drinking of alcohol, these things are destroying your life. The people you surround yourself with who are violent, fierce, and destructive, they are major contributors to why you are how you are. What do people say? Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. A lot of that has to deal with it, because just like how your parents raised you, either indirectly you by watching them or directly them by telling you what to do, that's a part of you now because you were surrounded by them. Whether they gave you traumatic experiences or meaningful ones, those will reflect in who you are today. Right. So to really change your personality and really change your conduct, maybe you'll need to change your friend circle. You will need to change your actions regardless. You're going to need to change what you do. And to get right with God, you're not going to need to stare into the eclipse. You're going to need to stare into this Bible, stare into the word of God and read and try to comprehend it. And the only place that you can do that is right here in the ISUPK on the Command and Join.
That's right.
You believe, blacks, Hispanics, and natives believe in nothing at all. They don't believe in God. They would sooner believe in the positions of the stars dictating their lives. That is a mental illness. Right. You don't want to believe in records, history that is written over thousands of years old. You don't want to believe that, but you'll believe in oh man, I'm in a bad mood because it's not a good time for us Sagittariuses. Oh damn, damn, he cheated on me. That's just like them Geminis. I should have never trusted him. Now you're gonna build a whole case on every man who's a supposed Gemini instead of actually looking at what the man was like, because he was telling you he was gonna cheat on you the whole time. without telling you or by telling you. Go ahead, sir.
Right. There's this like podcast, right? And there's this girl, right? The brother was like, it's like guess what sign I am, and he's like, she's like, says I don't know, Aquarius, right?
Right.
He's like, yes. It's like I knew it. It's like, is that really your sign? No. And it's like, I'm this and that. I was like, I knew it. I was like, I'm lying to you again. You know,
Yeah.
It's like it really like
Yes.
it really doesn't it doesn't really even matter what the sign is, because at the end of the day, like that shit, a ball of gas or stars, it's not gonna tell you, you know what I'm saying, how your personality or what your actions is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Really what dictates your you know what I'm saying, your actions most of the time, and sometimes even your environment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your environment, the way you were raised, like how you said, you know what I'm saying, your parents, you know what I'm saying, whatever good or bad thing they have done, or memories that you've gotten with them, that's really what's gonna affect you on how you make decisions in life, poor or great. You know?
Damn right. I'm gonna give you a hand with that, sir, because that's right on point. And that's why we all need to be born again.
Right.
We need to delete all that old raising and upbringing we had. That's what you try to do when you escape into zodiac signs and horoscopes and tarot cards and celestial bodies and spiritual bull and sun gazing. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to forget your past and build a new one, or try to understand what's going on around you. That's not how you do it. You need to bury most of the garbage that you were raised with and come up in the truth, man. And that's what we do right here. We're gonna raise you up in the spirit of brotherhood. It's not like how your parents did you. We're not gonna shout you down. We're not gonna beat you up. You're gonna be a brother in here. We're gonna tell you what to do, what not to do. And if you choose to do it, that's on you, brother. But we will never tell you anything that's a lie. And to guarantee that, we got checks and balances. We got something that our King Yahushua gave us, something called counsel. And we go and we talk and hash out problems we have with each other. We have a healthy conflict resolution. Unlike your mother or your teachers, we will listen to you. We're going to actually listen to you, and we're going to discuss the problems that you might have, if you got them. And that's how real people get real things done. We don't cut the necks of chickens and try to do voodoo. We don't try to do spells, pull cards, burn sage to get rid of negative energy. I have a relative, and one of my relative is married. Her husband cheated on her, and she said, "Oh my God." She started crying, didn't say nothing for 2 days, and started burning sage. I said, "Well, that's not gonna fix any of your problems."
Right.
This ain't gonna do.
Right.
You're a goofy woman. And that's what women are playing games with their lives, and men are too, of course. You're going to need to get serious. You're a mother now. You can't be playing these dumb games. The sage ain't gonna do nothing. It's making the house stink. You need to mop something up. Mop, do some work. Start thinking. Go to your husband. Talk to him. You being weird. Why you feel like you gotta go hang out with them hoes? Maybe something you're not doing. Maybe you're not helping him to stay home at nights. Maybe you're pushing him away. These is what a healthy adult would do, of course, but you're not doing that. You think burning sage is gonna fix the problem? Get rid of this negative energy. If burning sage stopped men from cheating, there would not be any sage left, brother. There would be no sage left. It don't work, sis. That ain't gonna help you. Of course, he cheated on her again. She's still there to a degree, but But because she's not actually looking at the problem as an adult and as something that's really happening and something that's really a problem in her life, and she looked up something on the internet. And this is what all y'all do. Y'all don't believe the Bible. Y'all don't believe the words written in this book. You will believe the words written in some dumb Google search about zodiac signs, some stupid TikTok about eclipses. Oh, the eclipse is gonna be the end of the eclipse. You're gonna believe all of that, but you won't believe this Bible. Where this Bible is gonna tell you what God is really gonna do. You don't believe that.
Right.
You believe the games. You believe the lies. And that's why my relative stayed with the man, because he lied about them cheating until she figured it out. Till she snooped a little too far. Go ahead, sir.
And you know what's crazy is that these are biblical prophecies that have came to pass and are gonna come to pass, and it's proven.
Right.
But like, what's proof of a solar eclipse of end of world?
Nothing.
Like, how do you make that up?
Explain that. You have to literally you gotta go to a place in your mind. Generally, after you smoke a couple of blunts, you gotta go to a place in your mind, and you gotta be like, what does all this mean? What does all this mean? Oh, the eclipse is a sign that the world is gonna end. Yeah, I've been knew this, all this. No, you didn't. You don't know nothing. You're imagining,
right?
Yeah, like how Harry Potter was written. You're imagining some shit that ain't really happened. So like it, sir.
Nah, I was just gonna say, like, you know what I'm saying? People be like, you be thinking that the signs come up as it just give me a sign, and it's like a solar eclipse or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Any little thing, right?
Right.
People think that these signs is for them to get right or do something better. It's like, but you still gonna be the same person.
That's
you know
right.
And really, you should really listen to what the Bible tells about people like you and how to get right with the Lord, instead of waiting for a solar eclipse to get right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you know what I'm saying, a sign from heaven. Because, you know what I'm saying, what does it say? The heathens are dismayed at that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't worship them, because the other nations do worship him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But though, just because all these other nations, you know what I'm saying, worship balls of gas and rocks and you know what I'm saying, whatever it may be, they serve more the creation rather than the creator. Right? They have no knowledge of what life is. That's why they'll eat bats, you know what I'm saying, and cause a whole plague to come, you know what I'm saying, to life. And they will do all types of disgusting and foul things that is against the Lord, and the Lord will judge them for that. But what do you need to do? You need to be right with the Lord, because the Most High said in Amos 2:3 or 3:2, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, he chose Israel. You know what I'm saying? He will judge you. He doesn't know these other nations. He knows you, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie.
No, no, the water, sir, because what you said is right on point. You're bringing out something I wanted to bring up. Now that you do know all this stuff about zodiac signs, about eclipses, what are you gonna do now? What do you do now? You don't know what to do now. The Bible is going to tell you what's going to happen and what you need to do. It's actually like a file, like a filing cabinet. You got like folders.
Right.
These kinds of people are going to be here. These kinds of people are going to be here. These kinds of people are going to be here. That's what God said in his Bible. This lunatic on your horoscope, he's going to tell you, all these kinds of Geminis is just going to be all good. Are they gonna all be good? Really? Is every Gemini gonna be good today? Because every horoscope, all 12 of them, say that everybody's gonna be good, like you brought up earlier. That cannot be true, because somebody's having a bad day today. So that's how you know you're living in a lie. And outside of that, the Bible is actually predicting this. It's actually predicting these wars, predicting these events, these earthquakes, these natural disasters, and things like that. And it also gives you the remedy. It tells you how to not suffer, how to not die, at the end of this, but you refuse to listen to it. You know how you don't die? It's not burning sage, sir. To a lot of people's surprise, it's not buying amethyst crystals or a tarot card pack or doing voodoo rituals. It's actually not eating pork. That's actually how you get into heaven. Did you know that, sir? You know how to get into heaven? You don't smoke cigarettes, you don't do drugs, you don't abuse drugs. You don't not you. You can use prescriptive medicines that your doctor gives you, of course, but you do not abuse drugs so that you can get high. That's what you don't do. You don't hate your neighbor. You don't hate your brother, which is other blacks, Hispanics, and natives. You don't, follow after the traditions of oppressors. You don't celebrate Easter. You don't celebrate Ramadan. Somebody said on Facebook that that the Ramadan celebrating people are now celebrating Easter. How are you doing both? You just doubling down on the glizzies of these oppressors. Pause. You over here munching. You over here going OT, overtiming for the customs of every oppressor. Now you could call me some conscious cat or whatever, but that's the truth. You have no idea. That's how desperate you are to get right with God, but you're following the wrong people. You're following the liars. You never really found out the truth. And I'm trying to tell you here, man, if you love your people, you'll share this video and like it as well. This is actually how you don't get swept up in the mess that is coming tomorrow, that is coming the day after that. And this eclipse is not the end all be all. That pork chop might be. How you treat your children, your brothers, your sisters will be. That's what it is. Can I get Acts 7:43, sir? You need conflict resolution. You need to figure out how to fix the problems going on in your life. And that right here is in the Bible. That's in the Bible, not in them tarot cards, not on that zodiac horoscope, not in that sage or that amethyst. Go ahead, sir.
Or chicken eggs.
Or in chicken's eggs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they be thinking they make them fertile sometimes.
Yeah,
they be putting they be putting that menstruation blood in the spaghetti.
Right.
Yeah, they don't go to Louisiana. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't break no hearts in Louisiana, sir. She gonna want to cook for you all of a sudden.
Dang. God, this is Book of Acts, chapter 7, verse 40. It's like 43.
Kind of.
43. Yea, ye look up the tabernacle of Molech and the stars of your god Rephan.
Look, this is something, an age-old practice. Looking up at the stars, looking up at the skies, and just believing, making up, imagining things that aren't really real. Imagining that there's a God, that those combinations of stars represent a God. And just like how the Bible is saying Remphan and Moloch, giving them names, you give celestial bodies names today. You got Orion, his belt. You got this galaxy, this quasar, these things. They're all named after something or named something.
Right.
And like they're worshipped today, they were worshipped back then even more. You know what I mean? Can you read that again, sir?
Right. Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Molech and the stars of your god Remphan, figures of which ye made to worship them.
Look, after you looked up at the star of your god Remphan, and you took up the tabernacle of Molech, so you made a house. You looked up at these stars and you started making stuff up. You made a little house, made some little tarot cards to reflect the stars, made up. Oh yeah, you know the stars create these energies. We gotta burn sage to get rid of that negative energy. That's what we got to do, sir. We got to burn sage to do that. No, you're a religious nut.
Right.
You're a religious nut. And just like you looked up at those stars, you built that tabernacle, you built that little temple, you built little idols as well for these gods.
Right.
Go ahead, sir.
And I will carry you away beyond Babylon.
And that's where we are right now, man. We are carried away beyond Babylon, farther than the first captivity we suffered.
Right.
You know what I mean? That Abraham, I believe, had to suffer, and the Hebrews had to suffer.
Right.
This is what it is, man. This is exactly where we are at today, repeating the same old mistakes. We're gonna have to, in the spirit of brotherhood, we are going to fix this. We're going to fix ourselves, and we're going to fix each other, man. You got to lock in with your brothers. You can't be chasing after heathens and expecting to get closer to God. Oh, yeah, if I just fast for breakfast and lunch and eat dinner during Ramadan, I'll be closer to God. God will save me. Oh, if I just go and take my kids to hunt for these eggs, these colored eggs, God will save me. Get them dressed up, take them to church. God will save the same church I was molested at, by the way. God will save me. No, brother. No. The people you think are crazy, the people that you love to hate, the people that you're told to hate are the people that God loves the most.
Right.
That's what it is, brother. That's what it is. Let me get Revelation 15:1. I'll close it out.
Book of Revelations, chapter 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels, having the 7 last plagues.
Hold up. This brother John, he looked up into heaven too, like y'all do, like y'all will do on April 8th. He's gonna look up into heaven too. That heaven is a few things. Heaven can be a metaphor for a state of being. Oh, I'm in heaven. Like you take a bite of a delicious chocolate cake.
Right.
Or, you could be in heaven. I don't want to get too R-rated or nothing. You could be in heaven with your rib. You know what I mean? She thinks she in heaven. At least all mine. You could be in heaven. That's a state of being. Then you have heaven where God, the Most High God, sits in a place that you can't see, a place you cannot see. Then you have heaven that is just above you, the sky, literally itself, the sky and the stars above. And that's what John is looking. John is standing in his vision right here, and he's looking up into the stars like you're about to do April 8th. Keep reading, sir, from there.
For in them is filled up with wrath of God.
Oh, man, look, John is looking up, and he's seeing the 7 angels with plagues in their hands, man. And he sees on their face, he sees in their hand is the wrath of God. Let me tell you something. These people were talking about this eclipse. Never bring up how everybody's going to die. Everybody's going to die, except certain people. Keep reading, sir. I'm gonna get a little nerdy in this breakdown.
Verse 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire.
Let me break this down. The sea of fire, the sea of glass mingled with fire. This is a sign. This is John showing you that the battle is over. The war is done. These angels with those plagues and that wrath of God poured out. After they did their work, this is what John is seeing. There's an old game called Halo, and there was a now I'm in the truth. I believe that they stole this part out of the Bible. There was an aliens empire called the Covenant in this game Halo, and they would bring to recruit your alien species into their empire. They would come talk to you and say, look, it's a get down or lay down situation. And if you pick the lay down, situation, they would come and fire lasers onto the surface of your planet, and the lasers would burn so hot. You'd like to make glass, sir. What you would do is you would burn sand. You burn the silica in sand, and that creates glass. It creates a chemical chemical change to turn the earth into glass.
Right.
And these aliens would threaten civilizations and earth and say, if you don't get down, we're going to turn the surface of your planet into glass. Now, right here in the Bible, it says that John is seeing the surface of the planet, and he's like, it's glass mixed with fire. That's how hot these lasers that Christ is going to rain down are. That's the death that's going to be given when Christ comes back. Now, you don't got to believe me. You could believe the sage, the sway sage, the little horoscope, the tarot cards. So you could believe this Bible, which is much, much older and much, much more accurate than they are. But this is at the end of the book. You can see it. This is the end. That's what's going to happen at the end of this empire. You know what I mean? You're going to have to figure out how to not be in that situation. That's what I'm doing, Officer Montezah. I don't want to be in there. Whatever that is, I don't want to be underneath the stained glass.
Right.
Blood stained glass. You know what I mean? Baba Kashar, keep reading.
Right. And then that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark and over the number of his name.
Now, this is who I want to be. I want to be them that have gotten victory over the beast and his image and what else, sir?
And over the number of his name.
And over the number of his name. That's that 666. That means that these people, this is the end of that war. This means that these people, they fought a political war, they fought a physical war, and they fought a spiritual war all at once. That's what we doing. We doing the spiritual physical, the spiritual political right now, whatever you want to call it. We're over here trying to talk to you about your soul and about what will happen. We are not theorizing this. We don't make this up.
Right.
We back this up. We don't make it up. We back it up.
That's right.
Pause. No diddy. Look, Jesus Christ. We're bringing out the evidence in the Bible. Jesus Christ. Diddy is ruining my class. This nigga we gotta lock him up. We gotta get him out of here. Point is, brother, we're not imagining this. I'm not looking up and then imagining this. I know a brother at the job, and he sent me some videos. I gotta send him some videos back. A good brother, Trinidadian. Oh, he's a brother. He's a Trinidadian brother. He work hard. He he love his family, love his kids. But he's been things are what they are. I don't know what happened to him, but he don't believe in God no more. He's on some conscious rap. And the brother, he sent me a video and is basically saying like, oh yeah, it's talking about like reincarnation, how people are reincarnated and women are like portals and things like that. And all this and and he sent me the video, and the video is just a black man talking about, look at these school of fish. See how they spiraling upward like that? Now look at this. Now look at this black hole. Now look at this. Everything always spinning. It always creates a new portal, a new dimension, a new thing. Everything is reflective of itself and of each other. And I said, and I'm looking at everything this black man is bringing out. And I'm like, if I were an idiot, I would be like, this is heavy. but he's not actually saying anything. I have critical listening skills. I have critical listening skills, and I hear what he's saying. And the proof for everything he's saying is the biggest of summarization, the biggest amount of proof he has is his observation. What he does is he goes and he looks at three things. Look at this peach. Look at how this peach was made. This peach was made like it's in a circle, brother.
Right.
This peach is the fruit of life, brother. And then he says some bullshit after he observes something. He just tells you what he thinks.
It has a seed.
Now you believe this. You just let this nigga write a new Bible for you. And that's what you do with your horoscope, your zodiac signs. And this eclipse. It's like it, sir.
And that's funny because it reminded me of this. Okay, so when I was a young man, right, I was skating, and I came across this guy on a bike. Long story short, I asked him for $1, and he gave me $1, but he's like, "Let me give you something better, knowledge."
God.
And so I'm part of the Illuminati. And you see this coin, it was an Illuminati coin, right? It's like, but this is what they don't want nobody to understand is that we kill people, but it's like we unalive people, but we unalive their minds. You know what I'm saying? He was going in, it was like, and then he pulls out a book, right? And the book is just drawings of shapes. I was like, this is what they don't want you to understand is that these shapes, I was like, I after he said that, I zoned out. I was like, look, thank you for the $1, but I gotta go. You know, so I just needed $1 for the bus pass. That's it. And it's like,
right.
These people are just
right.
I think I told Alpha this story one time. It was like, I forgot what he said, but I remember it was like, look, to be honest, I don't even know what in the world he was saying. All I wanted was the $1. Damn, I zoned out, literally.
I will say that I've been using this phrase a lot more and more. I said that this is probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Exactly.
This is getting ridiculous. And the dude, look, he's in a cult, of course, sir. He's in a cult. What cult are you gonna choose? You're gonna choose the Christian church. You're gonna choose these Muslims. You're gonna choose these people who refuse to answer or take questions. They don't take questions in the Christian church or in that Muslim mosque. You know, they just spout rhetoric and then get about their day. Go ahead, sir.
They don't like a challenge.
They don't like a challenge.
That's the problem.
They feel challenged as soon as you have a question.
Exactly.
You just don't believe, brother? Why don't you believe, brother? Brother. Nah, that's how they be. That's how they be. Christian and Muslims. That's why we say they're the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? That they feel challenged because you have a question. Here in the ISUPK, we encourage questions because so much is unknown, especially when you're young in the truth. You're just getting here because you love the Lord and you see the Lord is here. And that's why your questions are important. You got to ask your questions. Get, come with it, come hard, read your Bible, go hard, have the zeal that you need to follow and obey the Lord. And you know what I mean? And get in this truth and serve your people and serve your king and get the kingdom that God has promised your people. That's what you're going to need. In the Muslim mosque, they're going to tell you, sell these drugs, move it around. In the Christian church, they're going to tell you, bring your kids. We're going to do our little diddy bop, our little diddle. We're going to diddle them. You could diddle them too if you get some rank in this church, and we're going to call it a day. Give me the money too. Make sure to pass that offering plate around. That's how you get that's the cult you choose. Or if you choose neither of those, it's not us. You generally choose a sage stick and that dude I was talking about with the portal bullshit.
Right.
Either way, you're following somebody. I would sooner follow, let's say I knew nothing at all, like I was a baby purely. And I'm learning how to speak and I'm learning how to read, and I don't know any ideations or any theologies or any religions. And you tell me you have a choice. I'll ask you this question. Officer Mazza, you have a choice. You can follow a book that was written over 5,000 years ago. Or you could, that people acknowledge as the most widely sold and read book to this day. You could follow a man who just came up with a new theory of how, people are made. Joseph Thomas, he was a Joseph Thomas, the black, well, that's the LDS dude. You could say anybody, it don't matter. Or you could follow this, thousand, or you could follow this few thousand off renditioned religion off of what that first book was, composed of. What would you choose?
I would choose the first one.
You would just choose, everybody would choose the first one.
Yeah.
The whole world already is, they're choosing the first one, but they twist it to be their flavor, man.
Right. And which it makes it into this third one, you know what I'm saying? The third option, which is a different religion.
Exactly.
Which comes from the first one.
Right. And everybody just wants to figure out the first one.
Right.
That's the reason they're even in the other ones. That's the reason you practice Judaism, Muslims, or Christianity, because you want to get closer to the truth, to the middle, to the actual source. But instead of doing that, oftentimes these three subsidiaries, they create breakoffs, and that's why you got the IUIC. That's why you got that conscious cat. That's why you got Sidnetta, that conscious cat I'm talking to you about the portals. And at the end of that story I was bringing out, that brother believes that women are God. Women somehow are God and are portals into the closer singularity of reality, so you can reincarnate into your original incarnation, which I don't even give a damn to try to figure out. That is because you want to know why I don't care? Because he has no actual hard evidence.
Right.
This Bible has, oh man, I can't even say the word hard. This Bible has evidence. The Bible has the evidence. It's backed up by extra sources outside of itself. You could follow that nut, this crazy lunatic, or this deviant, but at the end of the day, that's your choice. You can follow the stars themselves.
Right.
That's your choice. All right, with that, I'm gonna close out the class. If you're in the class right now, I would ask you leave a like or a comment. I'll take questions even. I'll give it a good 30-minute timer. We'll take questions, type them into the chat, and with that, we'll close out the class. Otherwise, you know what I mean? What, you got anything, sir?
No. It's fine. I'm just reading this.
I'm not getting anything on my end. Is there something on yours?
Let me look up on YouTube.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, just type a shalom, a thumbs up, whatever. Put something in the comments, man. Like the page. You want to spread the truth of God? It starts with baby steps. Like the page. Have some fearlessness in that. What you think? They don't already see everything going on your phone? Come on, man. All right, we nearing down on the time. Righteous Reflections. Believe that's a sister. Shalom, sis. All right, with that, make sure you like the class, like all the classes. You know what I mean? Like all the TikToks, all of that. Follow ISUPK Arizona, ISUPK Mexico, and make sure you tap in with the brotherhood, man.
That's right.
All right, with that, I say shalom.